This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Fiesta Bowl. It's the USF Bulls against the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with GHOGH. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines for some of the key storylines.
Guys, we are ready down here on the field for the Fiesta Bowl. It is electric. We had one of the highest scoring, most dynamic and exciting playoff games of the year last year. We are hoping for another game just like that. The fans are loud, energetic, and ready to rock. I'll keep you posted on how things go down here on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gamecocks offense going to get the chance to start this game off. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped, or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Motion now from the tight end. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. An explosive play for this speedy wide receiver. Joe, exactly what they were hoping for when they brought this guy into the roster.
Chris, he's been a perfect addition to this offense out of the portal. He's given them exactly what they need, and it's really all about that speed that you mentioned. His ability to take the top off the defense is vital to this offense and how they operate moving forward.
Here's the handoff. A change of direction. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players that...
It's caught. He's breaking free.
Well, we knew this was going to be a big plan for this offense. Getting on the edge with the speed that they have at wide receiver. As a defense, they've got to be prepared for this. They've got to set the edge. They're unable to do it here, and this is a massive play early in this game for this offense down the field.
A lot of options here on 2nd and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 29. That's where they'll begin the drive. So the USF Bulls offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see An imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
The gain moves the ball to the 34. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all Group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat the power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team, and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Bulls will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He bought some time, now lets it go. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
Trying to find room. It's Fuller. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. He'll throw it now. The sure hands, it's Tuggle. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside. The quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Caught behind the line. It's Tuggle. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. The Gamecocks will line up to kick it away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. They'll kick it away here. And he's got it at the 15. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game. A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
And the Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had, and that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities, that's what good teams do.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. As we get this drive going, let's hear from Holly Rowe.
Here on the Bulls sideline, during that last drive, their starting quarterback set a new school record for passing yards, and the sideline made sure to celebrate him. There is so much energy, enthusiasm. They're patting him on the back, patting him on the helmet, guys. He's had to leave his helmet on because he's getting so much love and congratulations. We'll see if he can go back out there and make even more.
He's got space on the left, and he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
Wow, Chris, he's even faster in person. I knew on film that this guy had some explosiveness on the outside, but now they're trying to find a way to get him the ball in different areas, throwing it to him, here handing it to him. Now he's on the edge. Look at the explosiveness and a huge gain on the outside. He is an impact player.
And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
This is exactly what the defense is hoping for right here, Chris. A couple of stops, and now all of a sudden you've got an obvious 3rd and 6. You can get that pass rush going. You got to get after the quarterback, disrupt his rhythm. If they can do that, they can get off the field.
Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Quarterback hammered after the throw. That's an obvious 15-yard penalty. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. It's a draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Bulls. A much-needed counter punch delivered. And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Chris, you got to give a lot of credit to this coaching staff. You can tell that the game plan was on point. They understood that this offense loves to call those screen passes on 3rd down, and they were ready for it. They called the perfect defense, and they're able to stop them here on 3rd down and create a 4th down opportunity.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The USF offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. That's caught. It's Odom. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a 1st down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. He hands it off from the gun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Breaks into the clear. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Not ideal to give up 1st down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run up the middle. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their 2nd. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Design quarterback run. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. A chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. An important third down and goal now. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. The offense starts with a short field. Finally made down at the 13-yard line. The Bulls looking to use the up-tempo offense here. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. Quarterback able to flash his speed. That option attack, a big part of the offense and a real challenge for this defense today.
If the in-man on the line of scrimmage is going to crash down towards the back and give the read to the quarterback.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Let's see if they can convert the point after. And BAT puts them up 3. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve 2 purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect. But 2, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or 2. Try to pound that rock.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot, and he secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Going to try to use his legs here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time to start the second half, but first an update from Holly Rowe on the sidelines. Holly?
The Bulls head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have to have a greater sense of urgency here in the third quarter. They got that big upset win last week, and they have to continue to be the better, more energetic team here in the third quarter. If they want to continue this magical run in the playoffs as the lower seed, it starts here on the opening series of the third quarter. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Looking to throw. It's Kromenhoek. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joel, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a response from this defense. They give up the explosive play on the previous snap and come right back and get to the quarterback, create a negative play, and put him behind schedule. That's exactly what you need to do, in particular, after they generated some momentum with that big play.
They'll run it here. The running back has the ball, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll try to run it with the option. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, those 1st down plays are so important. In every set of downs, you want to make sure that you're on schedule, creating 2nd and medium, 2nd and short. And on 1st down, you go with that option play, and it just wasn't there. That's a frustrating start to this set of downs for this offense. Now they're behind the chains.
Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a nice game, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Can he make it to the marker? Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That is just not what this group was looking for. They weren't aggressive at all. 3 straight runs, so you're going to have to punt it away. Didn't get the job done up front, and certainly as an offensive play caller, that is very safe.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
I tell you what, you get into a 4th and short situation, and it is a battle in the trenches. Not a lot of room, but the running back runs hard and gets that carry across the line to gain and moves the chains. That is tough sledding for 1 yard, but they're able to get the first. It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it with the draw play. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. A 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. The back's got it on a counter. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. USF has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And now the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
The back's got it. Open field ahead. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Quarterback keeps the football. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
That's a really good decision by the quarterback. It looked like the defense was overplaying the pitch man. He saw a lane, and he took it. That's a really nice gain and an easy first down for this offense.
Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To the air. It's Kromenhoek. Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Collins. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, USF.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
That was the most important play for this offense. Had to get the conversion if they wanted any chance in this game whatsoever. Now, put it into 5th gear. They've got to go fast and score in a hurry.
Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Bulls will take their first timeout of the half. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Looking to throw it again. Here comes the pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Gamecocks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. And they'll set up for the PAT.
What a huge play for this offense. That's a good read by the quarterback. Throwing the post to the wide receiver. There's a lot of trust in that guy. His athleticism on the outside, and he makes the catch. Beautiful throw. Touchdown offense. Hey, they're playing well.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Leaning on the run game here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Timeout called by South Carolina. That's their second. They've got 1 more timeout to use now.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. The Bulls have 1st and 10 here. Handoff here from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So they're backed up 5 on the delay of game, makes it 2nd and long. Ball is snapped, and quarterback will just take a knee. This team just continues to impress, back-to-back playoff wins. And now, Joe, I think you can throw the seams out. They're into the semifinals. They look as good as anybody at this point.
I couldn't agree more. They look better than anybody at this point. They played well at the line of scrimmage. Their quarterback is playing very well. And I don't want to play this team right now. There seems to be a level of urgency and focus that is very uncommon. And this is a group that clearly understands their objective. They're aiming for a national title.
And that's going to do it for our coverage. The loser begins pointing towards next season, while the winner takes a big step closer to a national championship. For Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.